Hi guys, greetings. Anyone live? Greetings. Happy new month. Yeah, it's a new month. It's a fresh start. Another time to excel. Another month to excel. Just like yesterday, it was a happy new year, and today we are in the 10th month. And to my people, my Nigerian people, happy independence. Nigeria is how many years, Dominion? 65 years old. Kai! Our beloved Nigeria is 65 years old. And we are growing. Yes, we are growing. No matter how bad it seems like, we are growing and we keep growing. So it's a new month. It's a fresh, fresh ink. It's a fresh start. It's a fresh ink on life's calendar. Yeah, a fresh ink on life's calendar. It is full of possibilities because we just got into it. It is not a time to say, okay, I've concluded, this is how the month is going to end. No, we are just starting the month, so it is not yet time to conclude how the month is going to end or what the month has. But one thing is that we take it one step at a time by setting out our goals, for the month, laying down the foundation, what you expect the month to yield for us. Yes, you can decide even now how the month is going to end. But most times I tell people, if you are able to work on yourself, you understand that. Hi, thank you for joining me. Yeah, you're joining me from this Ifoma Joy, live from Lagos State, Nigeria. This 11:35 p.m. It will be midnight soon. So I just decided to take out like maybe 20 minutes to talk here. I just need to, get to this live today because for some time now I've not been coming up live. For like 2 days I've not come up live because of some busy schedules that I had. Okay, so like I said, you can decide how your month is going to end. You can tell yourself, this is what I want to achieve at the end of the month. But one thing is that, hi Ayaz Hussein, I'm fine, and how are you? I'm good. Where are you joining me from? Thank you for joining. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Do like the video. Thank you. Like and share if you can. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to hear that you're fine. Happy new month. I'm from Lagos State, Nigeria. Nigeria is a West African country. Yeah, Nigeria, you would have heard of us. So. As in, we are always on the news. Though most times we are captured, they capture the bad side of Nigeria, but still, Nigeria is a very good country. Yeah, we're good, There's no country that doesn't have its own negative parts. My size like how? Size of what? Size. You want to get me something? Do you want to give me clothes? Or you want to get me shoes? You want to get me something? You're laughing. Yes, now you're asking for my size. Okay. Is it size of shoes, size of clothes? And then where are you chatting from? Where are you joining me from? What country are you joining me from? Like I see this name, it seems like Palestinian or something, or Ayaz could still be from India, right? Where are you chatting from? You're from where? Sind. That should be in what is it a country? I don't think. Is it a country on its own? Or it's a particular province or state? Okay, it's Sind or Sind. Is in which country? Wow, Pakistan. I guess I talked about Pakistan. Okay, I said Palestinian. Aww. I forgot. That's the name. That's the country I wanted to mention. Pakistan. How is Pakistan today? Anthony, thank you for joining. Thank you. Hi, Anthony. Thank you for joining. Where are you joining me from? So, yes. Okay, I just want to know size of what that is. Like if someone want to get me clothes now, you can ask for my size, maybe size to know the size of clothes that I wear, or if it is shoe, the size of shoes that I wear. Eddie, oh, Anthony from America, wow, the Trump people, how are you doing? How are you doing? What's this one that you wrote here? What is Bara? I don't know Barao. Yay! I'm good. Anthony, I'm good. So how are you doing? SM Edits, how are you doing? Greetings. I don't know what bara means, so like is it an English word? Is it an English word? I'm not from Pakistan now. I wouldn't understand your local language, and bara is not a part of my language. And yeah, it's not my local language, and I've not heard it as an English word. Thank you, everyone that's joined. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to like this video. Help me share. It could help me to grow. I want to grow too. Baraza. Hey, meaning what? Gas 31. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Thank you. It's a new month here. So this is 1st October 2025, and October 1st is usually is our independence in Nigeria. So my nation, Nigeria, is 65 years old today. Yeah. And my baby is 3 years old today because I gave birth to her 1st October 2022. You see, I did a lot of celebration today. Tell me your figure size. Figure size. Me, I don't even know. I don't even know. Just that when I want to get my clothes, they just look at me as I am like this. They just look at me and give me my size. So I don't know how they even measure those sizes. Maybe it could be a size 12 or 14 or something around that area. Yes. Without this thing I'm saying like this, you just have to. What do you do now? You are going to go to one of the boutiques, both big boutiques, in Pakistan, and get clothes and transport it through DHL to my country, Nigeria, because I cannot just answer this question just like that. Hey, this your language. Baraza. I think you are from one part of Nigeria. You are trying to hide yourself there. 32 kwa. You think so? As in like as I am like this. Like this. Size 32. Okay. If you say so, I get the clothes now. Or is it shoe you want to buy? Shoshu. Ewo ni shoshu. Which one is shoshu like this? Which one is shoshu like this? Anthony, are you still there? Gas 31, are you still there? Who is there apart from Ayaz? Thank you for joining me. So we're just talking about how to crush the new month, because the month can't just go like that. We need to thrive in the month. We need to move. You know, we need to make a change from what we achieved last month. We need to build bigger. We need to build higher. We need to get, yes, bigger and bigger in whatsoever we're doing. If you're into marketing, it is time to grow bigger. If you're into your own personal business, you know, you have skills that you work on, you have services you render, or maybe you're even working with somebody, it is the season and time to grow in them. Okay, so there are some things I just want to share with us on how to step up the new month. Okay, so the first thing is to pause and look back. Where were you last month? Where have you been since January and down to September? September ended yesterday. What were you able to achieve? Okay, you just pause and think. You just pause and look back to those things, the place you're coming from, where you have gotten to. You know, that's the first thing to do. Before you think of going forward, you think about, oh, how much have I worked? How much have I been able to, achieve? Like, if you're working now, there is a particular time you get to a particular area, and then you tend to look back again to see how far you have worked, to see the distance to which you have worked. Okay, that is how it is also in life issues. As you're moving forward daily, you tend to check back to know where you are, how far you've gotten, the distance to which you have been able to get to. Okay, so you pause and look back, try to imagine, what wins did you collect last month, what goal were you able to achieve last month. All right, then what bruises taught you lessons. Reflect on it, think about it. Did the happenings of last month, did it shape you? Was it able to change some things in you? Were there things that you needed to, make a change to? Okay, you look at where you've come from, okay, where you are now. Then we now think of how to proceed, how to move forward the new month, because the month mustn't end the same way last month ended. Every month has its own possibilities, and then you need to work in line with what you have set out for yourself, the goal you have set out, because everyone do not have the same goal. We are personally, yes, we think differently personally because we are different people, and so are our goals. But what helps you to achieve the goal is the action you put into it. You might even decide to set the same goal with a friend or with a relative or people around you. Then at the end of the day, you look out to see where you've been able to get to and where the other person had gotten to. You can't be in the same place. It is either you went forward, higher than the person, or the person has gone higher than you. Okay, that is to tell you that each one has their own ways of achieving things, and the action they put in is what really matters. Okay, so in order to grow bigger in the new month, in order to pass the stage where you are now, you need to look back and pause a little and do a rethinking, a reevaluation of yourself to really know how you started, where you are now, and before you start thinking of how to move forward. Okay, then another thing to do, the second thing after you pause and look back, is to redefine more. Okay, redefine more. Stepping up doesn't always mean doing more things. Sometimes it's doing fewer things better. Okay, doing fewer things better. Now I tell people, I have been able to, observe that people that makes it more are those that work smarter. Okay, they work smarter, meaning that it is not about how much hustle you put in. It's about the smart way you are able to put in that hustle. Okay, if you're the type that you're a workaholic, you just let yourself into being busy at all times. At the end of the day, you might not even achieve up to what the person that worked smartly or smarter was able to achieve. Okay, so that is why you always know that it is not about the more things you do, but the fewer things that you do, and the fewer things you do in a better way. Okay, you shape yourself differently in different ways. I see people that do the hardest work earning the least amounts. Okay, and that is because they have no idea on how to work smarter. Okay, or how to work smartly. So this is one of the things. After taking the first step, which is pause and looking back to see where you started and where you are now, the next step is to redefine more. Okay, redefine yourself better, redefine yourself smarter. Okay, then you should be able to know the habits that has brought you to where you are, the skill that has brought you to where you are. Imagine you started at this point, at the first day of that last month, and then you were able to get to a particular point. Okay, so what's helped you? What took you to that point? Because there should be something that you did different from the previous month that got you to the particular place where you are, where you got to last month. Now January have its own step, then comes February. Now sometimes you look out to, okay, what was the thing that helped me in January to achieve this? If I was even able to achieve a greater goal, what was that habit? What was that thing that I put forth? Okay, so what you need to do is to double it in the next month. If the habit of smiles helped you sell, to make more sales, okay, you need to double the smiles. You need to do it in a longer way to your customers, your clients, and the people that are around you that are possible. They are prospective customers or prospective clients. Okay, so your smile, if it was a smile that brought you sales, you must look for ways to double it. Okay, you must look for ways to double the smiles. Okay, so what distractions drained you? That's the second thing. After thinking of the habits that has brought you growth, you think of how to step it up, how to double it. Then the next thing is, what was the distraction? Because in the midst of every successes, there is always a distraction. You can't just get success plainly, like it just came, because there must always be a distraction. Let's say you're into real estate. Distractions will come in form of people not even as in, you contact them and they tell you, I'll get back to you. And most times that word, I'll get back to you, is a total refusal. Like the person not wanting to just tell you that I'm not interested, or I don't want to get this. They'll tell you, I'll get back to you. Now if you want to weigh it in terms of percentage, a 90% or 98% of people that tells you I'll get back to you does not come back again, right? They won't come back again. And it's sometimes a distraction, because you that expected, oh, I'll get back to you, a day passed, 2 days passed, 3 days passed. In fact, I've told someone I was going to get back to you. I just remembered. And at the first time, yes, really, I wasn't interested in that particular thing. I saw it. Immediately I saw it, I knew I've not read the person's message. Immediately I saw the notification. And this is somebody that we've not talked for a very long time. But immediately I saw the notification of chat from this person, I just told myself, this person is coming for something like this. And it was truly what he came with. Like, I've gone to this school, I studied in so school online, and I was able to get my certificate. It was all free, this, that, blah, blah, blah. So I want to refer you to them, as just tell them I referred you. So immediately I saw it. I actually told him indirectly that I wasn't interested, but he was not ready to listen to that. Hi, Saifo. I got this pronunciation well. I got it well. Hi, just a favor, Ima. Thank you for joining me. Where are you joining me from? Dlamini, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me. So by the time I told him, I was like telling him I was not somehow interested, but he was trying to push the program to me, and I just told him I'll get back to you. And then it's getting up to 48 hours now. I actually told him I was going to get back to him soon, right? Like tomorrow I'll get back to you, but I didn't. And I've not gotten back to him. And that is why, so what are those things that distracted? I think this person was going to call, this person was going to message, and even you trying to reach, but it's not in a network coverage area. In fact, you keep hearing different kind of, when you try getting across, see, you keep having different kind of distraction, like different kind of, you don't just get them. Like, you don't just get them. Hi, thank you for joining me. Where are you joining me from? Thank you for joining from Lagos State, Nigeria. Yeah. Okay, so look out for the things that distracted you and try. When you get to a tree, maybe your garden, and you see dead branches, like when I check on my flowers most times and I see a particular one that has folded and looking worn out, I just remove it. I separate it immediately. So such is how life experiences are. So that thing that caused you distraction, cut it off. Always cut it off. Don't allow it. Okay, then the third step is to set alive goals. Okay, not the dry checklist type. I'm talking about vivid goals, the kind that you can smell, the goals that you can touch, the goals that you can picture. At every point in time, you are seeing it, it's glittering in your eyes. Those are the kind of goals you set. Don't set a goal that you won't be able to live with. Your goals are things that should make you come alive, like it shows the life in you. Those are the kind of goals to set. Okay, the kind of goal that it feels that you're touching it, it feels that you are smelling it. At every point in time, it is ringing in your head that this is the goal you have set. That is what gives you a push. Yes, that is what gives you a push, because when the goal keeps ringing, when you keep imagining it, when you keep picturing it, you see yourself trying to push on in order to achieve that goal. Okay, so that is it. And then instead of grow my business, try land 3 high quality clients who lights, who will light you up. Okay, try to look for quality clients that, when you are able to convince them, in fact, you will be happy you did. Okay, so work on your goals. Try to step up your goals better than you did last month. Then the fourth thing is to stretch, but don't snap. Yes, stretch. Pick one daring move. Okay? Stretch yourself above where you are. Don't sit in a comfort zone. Don't sit in a place of I have arrived. Yes, because I don't think even those that they call the richest, the wealthiest men on earth, they are still working, right? They didn't stop. People like Elon Musk is still working, is still building daily, is still, trying to bring out different advanced method of the kind of things it does. Okay, so the thing you should do here is at every point in time, every point in time, try to give yourself a stretch. Okay, pick one daring move. This month, pick something bigger. It might look bigger than you, that people will even be telling you, they'll be afraid for you. There are some kind of things I decide to do like this, and my friends will like, hey, Joy, can you do this? I don't think you can do it, because to them it's looking bigger. And yes, truly, it's just like one of our Nigerian lady, Hida Basi, that had to cook 250 bags of rice in just a pot. Like bags of rice, 50 kg bag of rice, 250 of it. Yeah, and she had to cook it in a pot in one day with every ingredient. That is picking, that is stretching yourself beyond what people could imagine that you would do. And she went in for it. Yes, she did it at the first time when she stretched herself to cooking for, I think it was 120 hours. It was like she couldn't do it, she wouldn't be able to do it, like she would not achieve it, but she did it. She actually did it. She came out well in it, and she won the award with Guinness Book of Records. Yes, she has her name written there. And then after a few years, she decided to stretch further. She decided to stretch bigger than what she did the last time by telling herself, hi, Hida Basi, I'm going to make 250 bags of rice. I'm going to cook it in one pot. How they came about that pot, I don't know how, where it was produced, because I don't think there is a second version of that pot as big as it was. Like, even she being inside, when she was trying to clean the pot before she started the cooking, she was like an ant inside, like so small, to tell you how magnificent that pot might look like. Yeah, but she dared it. She dared it. She went into it. She cooked the rice, and it came out well. And I guess she has been given that award. Even if she's not given, even if her name didn't go into the Guinness Book of Record for breaking this milestone yet, her name has been inscribed in the hearts and minds of so many Nigerians, and even those outside Nigeria, because it was a dear thing to tell yourself, I'm going to cook rice, 250 bags. And then you got the ingredients correct, got the tomato correct, you got everything correct. That is how to stretch beyond where you are. Don't allow the comfort zone to take away your joy, right? Do not allow the comfort zone to take away your joy. So send that pitch. Try the video content, that thing you decide to do. Oh, I don't know how to make video. That try it. Try it. Pick up courage and try it. Okay. Charge your true worth. Yes. If you don't do things that are above you, you might not really know how far you would be able to get to. Hi, traveling talkers. Thank you for joining. Thank you to everyone that are joining me. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Here we talk about business tips and ideas, And then we spice it up with biblical principles. Yes, we talk about business ideas, talk about things, any business. Yes, that's what we talk about here. Even about your YouTube, how to, YouTube is a business. Content creation on YouTube is a business. So we talk about how to grow, and we just got monetized. So we're coming up with different things this season, especially this month that we just got into. Okay, so charge your true self, try to know your worth, then join that room that intimidates you. Okay, greatness lives one step beyond comfort. Do you get this? Greatness lives one step beyond comfort. Now, comfort is here, and greatness is in the other part. The one step you're going to take into the line where greatness is what we call beyond comfort. Like you moving beyond comfort, taking one step away from comfort. Okay, so the fifth thing is to nurture joy. Grounding without joy is just noise. Okay, schedule delight, music, prayer, good food, quiet sunrise moment. Energy is fuel for consistency. Okay, so fuel yourself daily, smile, nurture joy, be happy. When you are happy, your human nature feels happy with you, and things begin to work with you. Now, I've been able to watch those that are always happy, and then I observed those that you see at every point in time they are sad. I see those that are always happy being more productive than the others. Yes, because that smile, right? That laughter, that cute face, that beautiful face of us that expresses joy and happiness is like a message to the heart of someone, and they get melted. Looking at your face alone is a healing balm for them. If you're able to do this, you see yourself scaling high, like you growing higher than where you are. Okay, so nurture joy at every point in time. Okay, it brings energy. Whenever you smile, there is that increase in energy, positive energy. Okay, and we know that that is a fuel of consistency. So I pray for you this month that those are the five things we'll talk about today. The first one is pause and look back. The second is redefine more. The third one is set alive goals. Okay, then the third one is set alive goals. The fourth one is stretch but don't snap. Okay, you can decide to stretch beyond where you are, but please don't overdo it. Yes, then nurture joy, be happy at all times. It makes you more productive. Be joyful at all times. It makes you more lovable and productive. And I've come to discover that people appreciate that smile on your face. Yes, they do appreciate it, because I've seen, different art, and I've been able to understand this. Hi, Jala Bakshi. Hi, thank you for joining me. Thank you. So this is my new month prayers for you. I've been able to explain 5 different things that will help you, crush this month of October. So this is my prayer for you this month. This month feel like a wide open door for you. Courage stepping in. Every good thing you desire steps in. Fear stepping out of your life. May opportunities line up like sunlight soldiers. And may you walk with boldness, grace, and laughter in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to everyone that joined. Thank you so very much. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Give us a like. It helps us grow. Helps the YouTube algorithm to notice us. I just got monetized, so I help this girl to promote, help her to grow. Thank you so very much. And see you. Tomorrow is Thursday. See you tomorrow on another live precisely in the morning or in the evening. Thank you. Bye. Do have, if you're within my local time frame, the West African time, good nights. And if you're elsewhere, do have a lovely day experience. Namaste. Bye.